Journaling is seriously one of the most powerful practices you can engage in to start living your life with soul and to start really feeling connected to your heart. So the 5 journaling prompts that I share as part of the Journaling with Soul practice have been curated based on my experience over 20 years and my desire to give you powerful exercises that are going to be bite-sized, don't take much more than 5 minutes, and allow you to get the results that you want all at the same time. This practice is all of that. But I felt it was really important that I take a moment to explain more deeply what these 5 powerful statements really are inviting you so that you can really get even more out of using them every single morning. Morning is the ideal time to use them, but whenever you choose to journal. So, number 1, I am grateful for. So this prompt is something that people are using all the time. Gratitude journals are so popular and have never been more popular, which is amazing because when we connect to gratitude, we're instantly sparking joy and our connection to joy. But what I want to invite you to do is, although you may say, oh, I'm grateful for my house and the food on my plate and the amazing job that I have or the family I have, those things are really important. But what I also invite you to do when you're considering what you're feeling grateful for in any specific day is to also really think of the small things, like the sun shining through the window, or the comfort of the sheets that you're lying on in your bed, or the fact that the rain is pitter-pattering outside or the snow is beautifully falling. Whatever it is, try to find some little things that are also happening in that minute that bring joy and spark joy for you. This starts to help to train the mind and the way that you think to include recognition of these small things, because it's really these small things that add up to a big overall feeling of joy in any given moment. Excuse me. Now, the next thing we go to is I am. So I am, again, is a pretty popularized statement, really big in creating affirmations and intentions, so powerful for doing both of those. But the slant that I put for this I am statement is a little bit different, and I just want to highlight that because this is about being radically honest with how you're feeling in that moment that you're writing. Radical honesty. So not to say that you can't also say things that you want to bring in your life, which is a big thing that most people use I am statements for, to say, you know, I am successful, I am beautiful, I am energetic, I am whatever the things are that you're wanting to bring forward into your life. That's powerful too. However, what I invite you to do before stepping into what you're wanting to move towards or wanting to bring more of into your life is let this I am statement very clearly be radical honesty of what you are right now. Maybe you're tired when you're right there in that moment. Maybe you're super ready for your day. Maybe you're feeling like you're healing from something. Maybe your tummy hurts. Maybe you had a bad sleep. Whatever it is, radical honesty first. Radical honesty first. This way you give permission in any given moment. You start to train yourself to give permission to be honest with what you're feeling and know that it's okay. Number 3, I want. So this is where you start to get into what you're wanting. And notice there's a real difference between want and need. Need is has a more base energy and a bit of a lower vibe to it. Can be associated more with desperation and neediness. Whereas I want has a bit of a higher vibration and allows you to connect to your heart. When you think of what you want, you're connecting to what your heart desires. And this is the entry point to connecting to what your soul desires, which connects you to your purpose and allows you to live with more intention. So the heart really is the home of the soul. And when we live in connection to this space, we're really able to live out with more clarity and connection of what our soul was born here to do and be. So that's really important, is to let that I want be something that's spoken from your heart. It could very clearly be what 3 wants are in your day. Even 1 is fine, but there's often a magic number in 3. So let that I want come from your heart, and just really thinking the I want will energetically already bring you in more deeper connection to your heart. Then you move into I choose with statement number 4. So what are you choosing? What are you choosing for your day? How are you stepping into action? How are you inviting that energy of empowerment into your life? That's what the I choose statement does. It lets you know that at least 50% of what is happening in your life is up to your control, and you are creating that reality. So let those I choose statements be things that allow you to step into the action steps that help support your wants, maybe, or help you at least step towards the life that you want. Then our final statement, I ask the universe. So this statement is really important as a way to seal all of these beautiful, empowering statements, because this allows you to, so we've connected to joy, we've connected to radical honesty of where we are in the moment, we've connected to our heart's desires and what we're wanting. We've then made actionable steps. We've chosen and stepped into empowerment. Then the final step is, okay, but universe, I trust that you'll be here for me. I trust that you'll give me what it is. And asking for what you want from the universe is really key too, knowing that you're supported and that there is an energy surrounding you that you can trust and surrender into. So I hope this little video allows you to take even more power and potency from these 5 statements to allow you to step into even more vibrancy, more joy, more intention, and more purpose with your life. Sending so much love.